Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. And we're here with another episode of Get Vulnerable with me. So for today's segment, I had reached out to you guys on social media, and yet again, I'm back at it with one of your questions, which I've been loving, and it's been nice to be able to keep this interaction with you guys and be able to bring you guys into this project with me. So thank you for everyone who's been helping me out with just some Get Vulnerable with me topics. But the topic of people pleasing. So this is something that I think is so common, and I think it's something that as we get older, some people really lean into and some people really lean out of. And I'm gonna go straight into it. If you are worried about what other people think or feel, then you are not living life for you, you're living life for other people. Your life is not your own, your life is for others or belongs to others. So let's dive into it. So I feel like with people pleasers, there's different spectrums to this. You can be someone who's like the mom of the group, where you're like, constantly making sure everything's good, everyone's got what they need, and it's almost like you can't really be present in some places or events or things because you're just making sure everything is good around you, besides you. And I can explain it in detail because this happened to me last year on my birthday. I had a bunch of people over and we had a whole night planned, and the entire night, which I did still have a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but I could have had a whole lot more fun if I wasn't so concerned the entire time if everyone had enough to drink, to eat, if the lights were good enough, if the music was loud enough, if everything else wasn't consuming my brain besides just enjoying my friends and the company and the vibes. And I realized after, nobody really was that concerned. Everyone kind of knew where things were, everyone had what they needed, and I was stressing myself out for no reason, right? So point is, I've been there, I get it, and trust, I got you. Or there's another, spectrum or another end of, I'm thinking level-wise, the spectrum of people pleasing, where I feel like people typically do have this thing with being accepted and want to show other people that they're worthy, I really don't know, I don't get it, so I can't really wrap my brain around it. But the kind of people who are more concerned about what their life looks like rather than what it feels like. Does that make sense? Let me explain. The people who would rather go somewhere just to say they went, but then don't really care about being there, or they'll go, post it, and then leave. Those kind of people pleasers. So wherever you feel like you fall on the spectrum of the mom of the group example, or the I just wanna be accepted in society people pleaser, so doing what I think people like or people want to see me do to like me, I don't know, that doesn't have a name, the mom thing, but you get what I'm trying to say. Wherever you fall on that spectrum, if you struggle with this, just always remember that at the end of the day, whatever it is that you're struggling with when it comes to other people and validation, or making sure maybe because you care so much about the people around you that they're okay, anything that's meant for you, anything that is in alignment with you, doesn't feel forced, doesn't feel stressful, isn't hard, it just comes easy. It just comes natural. It flows. And what I mean by that is people and places in your life that make sense for you shouldn't feel stressful. It shouldn't feel like you have to do anything besides just show up authentically as you. You have certain people in your life that you can literally be your quote unquote worst version of. And by that, I mean you can be in a messy hair bun situation, or sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with the makeup on kind of thing. Those people, they can see you kind of just not looking your best, but they love you anyway. You should feel like that wherever you go, no matter who you're around. I'm not saying go out in sweatpants and with your hair up, but what I'm saying is you should always feel like if you do have a bad hair day, it's okay. You just put it up in a bun, throw some hairspray on it, and walk out of the house. You should feel like if you don't have enough snacks in your house, that's okay. If people are hungry, they will order something. At the end of the day, you are not responsible for everybody's perception of you. You are responsible for being you and taking care of you so you can show up as your best self in any room you walk into, around any person that you are around. So to wrap it up, remember, when it comes to people pleasing, if you struggle with this, the most important person in your own life is you. The only person you have to worry about pleasing is you. And if you feel like you have to please anybody else, if you feel that pressure or the stress, no matter what end of the spectrum you are on that people pleasing made up level that I created, chances are they're probably not meant for you, because the people who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter, okay? Don't forget it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's segment of Get Vulnerable with me. Next week, I have some exciting topics for you guys, so I can't wait to come back on here and share. If you have any suggestions, please reach out to me via any of my social medias, and I can't wait to bring you guys some more. I'll see you guys next time.